Good morning. Apparently I decided to stop filming there yesterday. So here we are, day 2. I did get this whole side done. Now I'm working on this back wall. This wall will go to the underside of the subfloor. Kind of struggling with working around the bolts in bottom plate there. It's been a bit of a struggle. This one right here was the worst because it's actually a door, and can't have that in the door opening because you can't install the door then. So figuring out a solution for that. Got that taken care of. No, moving on. So I'm going to put one stud in at a time. Very untraditional for me, but hey, it is what it is. Need this to stay put. Okay. So this is a very untraditional way of building a wall for me. Stick framing it. Oops. Should probably finish nailing off this cripple, hey? Flush, just about. Okay, got that header in. Coming over to here. Okay, put the top plate on. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's the back wall. Just got to put the cap plate on, and then this back wall's done. Of course, I got to frame in the door and the window. Yeah, it's going good. Okay, so now we need to level up things. So we'll start here. It's a little tricky because this is actually an 1/8 wider than this. Sorry, the bottom plate is actually 5 5/8. So I've tried to flush everything to the outside. So it looks like it's got to come a lot towards me. Now about 1 inch. Okay, so I just pushed it over. I've gone too far. Now it's got to go back a bit. And this brace is digging in now, so take it up a little. Oh, a smidge towards me. Oh, might be too much. No, perfect. Okay, good. That's that. That's the exterior wall. Now this wall isn't fastened anywhere, so I have to get this guy straight. Fit in. Okay. I think I like it. Okay, back wall is straightened. Now I did not straighten this guy. what I'll probably do, I'll straighten it somehow, put another brace in, I guess. Okay, so putting the sills in for the doors and window. I got the door done, it's behind me here. And this is just a little scab. Oof. Okay, gotta fasten the trimmers. We'll go from here. 18.5 and away. And so on. Okay, that's the top. Now I just got to get the depth of the window and do the bottom. So yeah, it's actually a garden patio door, sliding patio door, so no bottom sill. So now we'll put in these here 2 windows. This one's 12 inches in depth. This one's 24 3/8 in depth. Okay, so I got the top sill in. Specific height off the floor, so that's why you see that sill is ripped. I don't know if you've seen that. Oops. Oops, this has got to come in. Okay, so that's that guy. That window up there is only 12 inches. Same elevation though. Okay, so flush with the bottom of the header. Now it's 12 inches. Okay, so I don't know why this got bucked out. Well, this is 3/8. This might have had to come down 3/8, but I really get the feeling that this is supposed to be a 24-inch window, and it's not. So I was told it was a foot, 12 inches. So maybe it was planned to be 2 feet, and things changed. So here we are. So this guy will go right here. It's flush with the buck. Flush, flush, flush. Yep. Okay, so this sill goes in. Okay, so that window's in. I just think that looks funny. It's too small, but that window's in. This is done back here. I just have to brace that wall yet. And then I'm going to straighten this whole wall nice and straight. And then I'll set all the trusses on this side first and then set that side. Kind of some interesting things with this layout. I start from the back and it looks like they want me to start over here, and I can't understand why. Oh, I do know why now. This is going to be a deck and these trusses are going to be lower. I get it, because these have to waterproof. I get it. Time out. Nope, time out. Okay, after that fiasco of a brain fart, it's 19.2 to the centers of each truss. So my first one, I want to go at 17.5, and that'll put 19.2 at the center of the truss, and 19.2 is that little black diamond on your measuring tape. Now, to continue that layout, this is laying out walls and floors. It's all the same. I went 17.5. Now I'll hook on, put a nail there. I'll hook onto that, and from here it is 19.2, so the black diamond. And so on. I got a funny feeling this has to be cut down. Yep. Make my way out here a minute. Again, hooking on the back, 17.5 to start my layout. Simply put, that is the center of a 3.5-inch floor truss. It's 1 3/4 back from the 19.2. That almost now makes everything sound way more confusing. Hook on. So I got to lay out for toilet. Here's the toilet, because this drain cannot hit a floor truss. But, oh boy, this scares me. They're asking for a 30-inch shower. I've never heard of that. I have no measurements to this window, because the toilet would definitely be centered on this window. So I got a bad feeling about this shower, but I'm not a plumber, so I don't know if there's 30 inches. Do I go with the plan, or do I scooch this toilet? You can't. It's too tight here. Okay. So I think I'm going to go to this wall plus 4 feet, because I think by the time you get from here to the edge of this window, it's 4 feet. Yeah. Here again, I need to size this window, so 24 by 24. Okay. Weird things are happening. This is supposed to be 5'5", not 6. Must be an overhang. Oh boy. Very important that when I hook my tape on the outside and come over my 12'8", that I don't hook on the back side of this jog. It's actually from here. Drastically changes where the window goes and the toilet. So 12'8" from here. Okay. Okay, so here's the back of the building on the second floor. So now I go 12'8" from here. This is the edge of the window. So we're gonna go 24 3/8. This is the window, 12 3/16 is the toilet. Go 2 inches, because I think it's about a 4-inch pipe. I got 3.5. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Okay, we'll survive. No trusses need to be moved for that. So the toilet works. There is no plumbing wall. Might want to watch out for the shower though. So we're gonna go 9'10" plus 2 inches plus for this drain. So 9'10" from the back, and it's 30 inches wide. Again, hook on the back of the building, 9'10", and that is to the center of a 2x4 wall. So 1 3/4 is the distance to the edge of the wall. Now 15 inches to the shower drain. There it is. And the shower drain's only gonna be 2 inches, so we definitely have enough room. So we're good there as well. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and install this beam. Okay, gotta get the beam ready to roll here. Leave it there for now. So these are the cripples, we'll call them. They will go like that. Nope, like that. So we'll just double this up a minute. Gotta square it up. Not square it up, flush it up. There you go. Oh, oops. Okay, so these are the little cripples. This will stand here. This ties it all together, and I want the beam to the outside of the back wall. Oop. So now we'll roll it into place. That's my mark for the outside. I will nail it. Have to put point loads down here as well. Like I said, I want it flush to the outside. Like that. Okay, that looks really good. Got to nail it off yet. This should be 16 now. Yup. So that worked. It's pretty easy. Okay, so I thought I was ready for trusses, but I got to level every corner, not just two. Okay, so that's a smidge too far. About 1/8. Okay, that's perfect. I'll nail that there. This guy's perfect. Okay, so now we have it plumb. Perfect. Okay, layout for this stairwell. 12 feet. 12 feet to this one, okay? And 12 feet from here. And that's it. So now from that 12-foot mark we got 3'8", so that is actually 15, sorry, that's 8/16, that's a ½ inch, so 3 foot ½ inch. So that's going to be 15 foot ½ inch. 15 feet ½ an inch. Better label it. Okay, so now from this mark we are 11'7½", so that's 23'7½" from the back of the building. £23'7½". Now we get to start moving floor trusses. So I'm not sure which way this truss goes, so I'm just going to set him here for now. And when I put a truss on that I know the direction, which is going to be for sure this one, M4, I will know, because of this beam that's fastened, there will be a buildup in the truss here, and that way I'll know which way is this edge, so that all the webs line up. Okay, because those trusses are very specific which way they go in, there's 5.5 inches of tongue there and 2 inches of tongue there. I know exactly which way that truss goes in. So now I can measure from that tongue to that first post, and it's 60 3/4. So now the tongue would be the outside the building. So outside of the building there, 60 3/4. So now I know which way these trusses go. Sixty 3/4 goes to the far side out there. Maybe I'll set it up here a sec. Roll it over. Apparently the beam didn't have to go in. There's a truss for it. This is 5'5". And nail it. So an engineer decided that I have to put a beam in here, so I have to create a bearing wall. Okay, so putting in this bearing wall here to receive a beam. Kind of swept away my chalk line, but it is still kind of there. Good one. Oh, chalk line's there. Perfect. Now I got to get a height and build this wall. This was 6 feet in, I think. That's important to remember. Yes, 6 feet in. Yep. Okay, so here's the bearing wall. Okay, this is going to be right on this side of the string line. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky. Beam so up and down, so I'm going to pick it up. Okay. So wait, there's that party. And how am I on a nail? Seriously? There it goes. .5'7" is where this ends. Plus 1/8 of an inch. Right there. Okay. So the engineer asked for that beam. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so I just fastened these 3 trusses, put the ribbon on, everything's level. I'm going to sheet this with 3/8, and then I'm going to sheet the top with plywood. I got to slope it because this is going to be Duradeck and the water's got to drain off. Okay, this back portion is sheeted. So now I'll put shims on here. Probably be about 1.5 inches to nothing to create a slope, and then I'll sheet this. Okay, so this is a piece I'm putting on the side here. It is on the plan. Perfect. Looks good. I'll have to put some scabs in here to hold it real proper, rather than just these toenails. Okay, so now I'll cut the shims. Probably going to go 1.5 inches to nothing. So the length of them will be 70.5. Okay, so there's the shims. That was fun. Okay, I'll put one every foot now. Lay it out. Same thing at the top here. Okay, and this is the last one. Okay, to prevent squeaks, I want to put a dollop of glue. This guy actually is, I can do full length. Okay, get the screw gun set up and we'll start screwing that. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so that's it for this guy. I can feel the slope on it. Turned out good. So tomorrow, still waiting on my beams. Tomorrow I'll sheet this. I'll cut this tongue off. I'll also put my nosing on. And then this back roof / deck is done. Thank you for watching. You all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.